What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. I haven't made a video talking to you guys in about a minute. I mean, a lot's changed since the last time I made a video. I mean, when I meant to, when I, excuse my English, when I went to get my mic cord to make this video, when I pulled it out of like its little bin, like the thing was like covered in dust and like trying to record this, I forgot how to turn my like voice recorder on. So obviously, I haven't done much in a little bit, so I'm sorry for only making montages. I'm back with my lovely voice to talk with you guys. Oh my god, that was too cringe. And today's video is going to be a best class setup for the NV4, which I'm now considering, even though we got the VPR, the Trencher, that new LMG, I don't even want to talk about it, the thing is disgusting. Now that we got those guns in the game, this gun's kind of being overshadowed, and I really think, even though I had that little bit of a nerf, I think it's still amazing, and I kind of want to talk about it. I know some people might be tired of hearing about it, but this gun's really shining against like the Trencher, that new LMG, and of course the VPR, which is absolutely terrible. And I mean, I felt like making another best class setup for this gun because I think the last time I did it was way back in December, when I was like Prestige 2, and I mean I've changed a lot since then. After that video, I think I started using the K-bar, so I kind of remember how to play with that, and I kind of took my K-bar playstyle, my SMG playstyle, my R3K playstyle, all into make like this really cool NV4 playstyle, which I can absolutely dominate with. And I just put this little clip in here because like a really quick like streaking up, I think this like 12-13 streak, I just want to put it in there because it's quick. Anyways, here is the class setup. So of course you're going to use your NV4. I'm using NV4 Fallout. I mean, you could use like any variant you want. I have a lot of variants, but personally I like to use Fallout because I can go for nukes. The Chaos, I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's best epic. The Vigilance, you know, all these other ones, I don't really use it. I generally stick to the Fallout because I love the Fallout. My first attachment is going to be the ELO sight. You could just use regular sights, but the ELO is baller. Don't use thermal because really thermal on an assault rifle. Reflex, that's just like a worse ELO sight. I wouldn't use it. Scout Hybrid, oh my god, dude. Why would you use Scout Hybrid? The thing is so bad. Trojan, I'm not going to lie. Trojan sight, you can actually do some stuff with. This is a good sight. If you want to put it on there, put it on there. VMC, it's terrible. Don't use it. Stay away. Terrible sight. And you can just put whatever one of these on you want. Like, I have a lot of them, but I don't really like them. I just generally stick with the dots because I think that's an OG sight. Use that sight. For attachments, I'm rocking out with Quick Draw. Quick Draw is like, you know, gotta put Quick Draw on everything. Foregrip, you don't need that because with the Fallout, you get the reduced recoil and my dude's NV4. You don't need rifled barrel because you don't need more range. The range is already baller. Hollow point, I don't go for headshot. Stock, you could use stock because, not gonna lie, that'd be decent. If you want to put that on instead of extended mags, you could. But for me, extended mags is needed. A laser sight, no need. FMJ, also no need. So I use Quick Draw, extended mags, and suppressor. That just absolutely wrecks along with the foregrip attachment. Now these perks, you gotta use Blind Eye. Blind Eye is the lifesaver. Pretty much any AI controlled things cannot kill you. Cannot kill you. I mean, all these other perks out here, they don't even match up. Now, if you don't want to use Ghost, you could use Dexterity. I'd recommend Ghost because it keeps you off the radar, and if you want to just be stealthy, use that. I'm using Scavenger because I'm trying to, you know, drop a nuke. But if you aren't trying to go for nukes, you can use Hardline so you can get your streaks up faster. But personally, I think Scavenger's, you know, better for like, you know, for what I'm doing, like nukes. This is also a pretty good nuke class setup if that is what you're going for. And now, next thing I'm going to talk about here is score streaks. Now, you can easy streak up with this gun. I'm going to give you quick score streak tips. Right now, I'm just using the UAV Scorchers because, you know, Scorchers are great. An advanced UAV, I've been using those right now. You could use bombardment for instead of Scorchers, but I think Scorchers are better. Now, if you want to find a way to get your like Scorchers or bombardment fast, because those are like middle streaks, say you struggle with them, use the counter UAV, the UAV variant that gives you 20 points per assist instead of 10, and you'll just wreck with that because you can. All you gotta do to get this is get on a 5 kill streak, I do believe, with hardlined, and you're gonna have the UAV and the counter UAV that's giving you each assist. You're going to be getting 30 points with that. Now add those 30 points to your 125. You only got to get like 2 or 3 more kills to get your Scorchers and you're set. Then it doesn't become a hard streak to get and you're fine. So that's like how you get their higher streaks if that's what you're going for. I recommend putting the Gordon on there instead of Scorchers if that's really how you're going to play it. Now this is important. You must use right rig. Use FTL with phase shift. Phase shift is an absolute must. I mean, phase shift paired with this next thing I'm about to show you, perception. If I see my perception going off and I have damage on me, I just hit phase shift, turn around to get to the nearest corner, sit there, and then I kill the person who's about to kill me. It's so amazing. If there's damage on me, I just hit phase shift and I'm fine. Now look at this. Why would you use Phantom? Active camo, mark target. Just active camo is a worse version of phase shift that you can kill in. Striker, like, really, dudes, don't use Striker. It's just buns. Synaptic, Synaptic's okay because it's got the smaller hit detection. Merc, don't really care about Merc. Warfire, don't really care about. Synaptic is decent though because it's got a smaller hit detection, rewind on propulsion. Pretty much, you can do that, but I just think phase shift's better than that personally. And for those of y'all saying that all I do is, use NV4, that's wrong. Look at that. I got like 4,000 more K-bar kills. Balling. Alright, so the rest of this gameplay right here, this is just really showing how you can use NV4 and phase shift in its prime usage mode, like how I recommend you guys go about using it. I'll just leave it here. It's not the best, but I just thought it really highlighted the pros and the cons of the NV4 if that was what you guys were looking at. So this is just how I play with it. I think if you guys want to play with it too in this manner, you could. So I'm not going to talk over this because it's kind of self-explanatory. If you guys want to watch it all, you can. If you don't want to, it's perfectly understandable. It's just gameplay. I'd probably get bored anyways and turn it off myself. But if you're really trying to figure out how to use this NV4, you can watch this gameplay because it shows it off and it's like perfect gore. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. I'm sorry if it seems a little bit rushed. It's just kind of late at night and I'm trying to get this video out before I go to sleep. So that's why I'm kind of talking a little bit fast. But anyways, it's my video. I'll probably have another montage out a bit later. And sorry for not making any, as my grandma likes to call them, talking videos. But anyways, I'll have a montage out later this week, probably a day later than usual time because I'm uploading this Thursday. It should have been up Wednesday, but I'm a procrastinator, so I didn't get to it on Wednesday. Alright? That's it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for 100+ subs. I really appreciate it. To everybody who just subscribed to my channel, and see you in the next video.